Good evening, everybody. What's going on? Hi, everyone. Good evening, Satellite. Good evening, Manic. Lojo Hi, Zem, Fury. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying dry wherever you are. It's a bit of a challenge to do that in the greater Los Angeles area at the moment. We are under the atmospheric river, whatever the hell that actually means. Well, what it means is a lot of rain for us. Fortunately for me, it's not like a heavy driving rain. And it was supposed to just absolutely soak our area today. And it's been wet, but not unusually so. So it sounds like it's going to be heavier tomorrow. So, but I'm here. I'm nice and cozy. I've got a nice insulated shirt here. Nice and long-sleeved, too. So I'm cozy. I have a good drink. I had a good day. I had a really satisfying day today. I worked, but I don't know, my job is really satisfying. I must say. Sega D streams! So moist. Good evening, Captain Horatio Magellan Crunch. True or false, Nielsen plays a samurai with a machine gun in the award-winning 1993 documentary Surf Ninjas. I don't know which way to go with this. It sounds ridiculous enough to be true, but yeah. I'm enjoying having a 104 watch stream streak and a 105 watch stream streak simultaneously. I'm now a Time Lord. 104 and a half stream watch streak. Congratulations to both instances of Manic. What happens when the waveform collapses, though? We're currently dealing with Schrodinger's Manic. Just trying to make us jealous. Good evening, Peach. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Suckkeeper Day, how was it? I've heard it's pretty a lot. But yeah, yeah, today was good. I wish I had time for games. That's the only regret these days. I wish I had time for games. I think I told y'all I started Greedfall last weekend, and I was really enjoying it. I haven't played it since then. I just haven't had time. If I work, and I just, like, it takes it. I hauled around hundreds of pounds of turkey today, chat. If you live, just so you know, if you live anywhere in the vicinity of an Amazon Fresh, they have big Butterball Thanksgiving turkeys that they're selling for like 69 cents a pound. It's crazy. I have never seen turkeys this cheap in my life. And they got, well, none of them are really small, honestly, but they go all the way up to like 20 some pounds. Yeah, no, it's crazy. The people who, like, a lot of the people who come in are like, yeah, I can't believe this. I don't know what black magic they use to conjure these things into existence, but yeah, they are crazy, crazy cheap. Getting Bulwark, good to see you. Totally looks like my kind of awful jank movie. Gonna put this on my watch list, thanks. He isn't actually a samurai, he's simply dressed like one. I got you. Boy and the Heron in theaters next week. Nice. Good evening, Dave. Good to see you. Good evening, Naren. Good to see everybody. Good to see you, Chaos. Seen store brand for that price. Kind of weird how cheap turkeys have been lately. It is, isn't it? Yeah, but yeah, this is 69 cents a pound for Butterball. Like, was shocking to me. My wife and I, before my family turned against turkey, we used to get just like the Butterball breast and cook that up. It was nowhere near that cheap. One thing about turkey, we got a free one last year and couldn't really find a small one. Yeah, that's the trouble. Like, the expense of purchasing a turkey isn't really the problem. It's storing it somewhere or cooking it somewhere. Like, I got a big ass oven. I can cook like a 20-pound turkey. But like, where in the hell am I gonna store it until I do? Waiting for the generic birds the stores give for super cheap if you buy enough groceries. Figure if I wanted Butterball, I'd hit Costco. Gonna have to compare prices. Yeah, it's well. Tino, good to see you. Friday night, stayed awake momentarily for GPG. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for coming out for the opening stream ramblings tonight. Maybe if you're lucky, we'll actually get to some Master System garbage before you nip off to bed. But it's so nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, thawing a big one takes like, I mean, it can take like days or something, can it? I have a big ass. I have an oven just for cooking ass. Smaller turkeys are easier to cook more consistently than the giant kaiju ones, though. Also, yeah, also true. I know we tried birds of varying sizes when I was a kid and when we went over to families' houses, and yeah, the big ones always cause more problems. Easily. Also, good evening, Helvy. It's good to see you. Love garbage. What a treat. You have a real small Thanksgiving stuffing, gravy, turkey breast, and pie. That sounds perfect, honestly. I don't know what we're going to be doing for Thanksgiving. There's actually a chance I might be working on Thanksgiving. Right now, I'm on the schedule to work that day. So, but we traditionally don't do turkey in this house. In past years, we've done like steak or just some really nice thing like that. So, because yeah, my wife, my kids, they are not turkey appreciators, and I'm okay with that. I love me some turkey, especially leftover turkey, but I'm also not super jazzed at the prospect of having to like carve a big turkey and such. So. First, if you can cook a frozen turkey, good luck getting the stuff out of the cavity. Yeah, the leftovers are really good. Really should have been buying these cheap turkeys more often just because the leftovers then last a good few more meals. Yeah, that's what I always... That was my favorite part. Favorite part? Also, favorite part about Thanksgiving was the leftovers. Turkey sandwiches, leftover stuffing. Oh, God, it was good. To be honest, no person should be working on Thanksgiving. While I agree, frankly, I don't mind myself. I want you all to understand. I am still a long-standing enemy of capitalism. And an advocate to workers and equitable treatment anywhere. That being said, being unemployed for like 10 months has really made me extremely flexible in my views on profitable labor. Vaughn's has Butterball. What was that? Vaughn's has Butterballs $2.49. Ralph's is $1.99. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you live anywhere near an Amazon Fresh, they've got Butterballs for 69 cents a pound. You can get the small ones for like $5. It's crazy. It is nonsensically good. Solo this year, not super big on turkey. I make whatever I want and I even have to share it. There you go. It's perfect. Perfect. And we're doing a make your own ramen bowl thing for Christmas. That sounds awesome. Left turkey leftovers feel a bit shamed by the cute turkeys in the neighborhood. Maybe I'll do something else this year. I've heard all kinds of things. My parents, years ago, after I went away to, well, after I moved to Japan, my parents started doing big Stouffer's lasagnas for Thanksgiving. I always thought that was a pretty cool idea. Simple and filling. All holidays should have a mascot. Christmas is obvious. I think we should co-op Paul Blart Mall Cop for Thanksgiving. British colonialism extends to stealing everyone's holidays. Turkey Day, sure thing. Why not, right? Why not have an excuse to down some delicious turkey? May go out tomorrow. Successfully escape around to go anywhere for Thanksgiving this year, fortunately. Working the holidays not so bad if you're able to spend time with your family on an exchange day. Yeah, and I mean it's also, you know, it wouldn't be all day either. So. First Thanksgiving working, neither side of my family saved me a thing at all. Oh, wow, Fury. That's actually really cool of them. Awesome. Might be doing lasagna now. Damn. I mean, it sounds like a neat idea, right? It sounds good. If I work tech support, I used to volunteer work certain holidays knowing I get extra pay and then wouldn't have to work the ones I actually like. That's smart, yeah. Knowing you'd be free in the evening on those days. Yeah. Yeah, that is. Moms always work weekends and holidays, so don't fuss often about the exact day. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I personally, like, again, Thanksgiving isn't exactly sacrosanct in this house, and, you know, wife's Japanese, so kids lean more Japanese, so yeah, if they want me to work on Thanksgiving, I'm all for it. I have to imagine it's a pretty slow day. Of course, I thought today was going to be slow because of the rain. It was not. Today was one of the busiest days I've had since I started. So I was all over the place. Mainly because of turkeys. Because if your store is selling 69-cent turkeys, those things fly out of the freezer cases. And you got to restock that shit. And it's a lot, man. Hauling around 20-pound turkeys all day. I'm hoping I get, like, at least a little buff from doing all this. Job's not even mandatory meeting the day before Thanksgiving. Spice, thank you so much for the 105 stream streak. That's really sweet, Fury. I love that. Turkey pro tip, add lemon zest and herbs to butter and smear it under the skin. Add the leftover lemon halves the cavity. Thanksgiving, if you're working, hopefully it's still a holiday because it's quiet. Hopefully, yeah. Usually I end up doing a big batch of chicken parmesan, fresh sauce, and garlic bread. Oh, that sounds really good. How could they fly off the shelves if they're frozen? Anything can fly at high enough velocity. It's just effort. It just takes a little bit of effort. Turkey cannon. See, Naren gets it. Naren understands, so. Anyway, chat. Anyway, we are so tantalizingly close to being done with the Master System Odyssey. I feel the need to get into it. I think I should give you the schedule reminders and we should get rolling. Is it just me or does September, December always go really quick? No, I totally agree. Like, it felt like October just flew by and we're already like halfway through November. Like, that's insane to me. I don't know where the time is going. It's really crazy. So, this whole year, I mean, this has been a really weird year for me anyway. But yeah, the last couple of months are kind of just like a big blur. Ms. Roy, thank you for the Ms. Raid. It's good to see you tonight, buddy. Do they pay you more for working holidays? I don't think so. I do not believe so. The school age is my first semester term, so Zoom from intensity, yeah. Most of the year's been a blur. Yeah. I think it's a common experience. Well, thank God for that, considering the bullshit we have to put up with this year. Princess Balance, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. You're just in time. I wanted to do the schedule reminders and get while the getting's good, if it can be said to be good. Remains to be seen, really. Anyway, tonight is Master System Odyssey. It's been a minute since we did this. I think I've actually done 2 Curator Connect-A-Geddons since we last did a Master System Odyssey, which is strange for me, but special circumstances. You can blame Lou for that one. Tomorrow night, we are continuing with the Game Boy Request Night. I'm going to play the back half of the games y'all requested. Thankfully, blessedly, no strategy RPGs tucked away in there. We front-loaded them all, accidentally. So, I get the feeling tomorrow will go a bit smoother than yesterday did. No stream on Sunday. I never stream on Sundays. And then Monday, we should be finishing Dragon Quest. In the wake of Dragon Quest, I don't know. At present, in my current state, I must say I am feeling quite chipper. My morale has improved notably over the course of the week. And if that holds, we will probably swerve away from Dragon Quest and maybe do something a bit more adventurous. Now, that certainly doesn't entirely preclude the possibility of jumping straight into Dragon Quest II or another retro JRPG, as they are my happy place, my land of warm fuzzies and comforts. But I am definitely considering other options at this point because I feel good, chat. I'm allowed to feel good sometimes. And right now, I feel good. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, I know, right? Chipper is good, isn't it? Sega Master System Grid and SNES box overlay crimes are happening. I apologize for nothing. Everything from this era is Super NES themed. Like people across the pond have Thanksgiving, I'll be at a metal festival. My Thanksgiving dinner will consist of cheap barbecue and lots of beer. I mean, that's not even a bad idea for a Thanksgiving meal, to be entirely honest. Just found out I don't have to work on Thanksgiving this year today. Feels weird to not get double pay on a holiday. Oh well. Enjoy your time then. Alright. Anyway, chat. Master System Odyssey. Here's the deal. Here's the thing. I've been teasing this, I've been mentioning this for ages. 317 games in the Master System library, by my estimation. We have played 244 of them. There are a scant 73 games left to get through. Now, I don't think we're gonna get through them this calendar year. Because we tend to do upwards of like 20 per session, but we tend to do Master System Odysseys once a month. But I will say, I think we're looking good to be done with this by the end of winter, which would be a momentous feat, really. We've been doing Master System Odysseys for quite a while now. And of course, once we clear the deck of this system, decisions and discussions must be had to decide what our next Odyssey will be. So Optimus would say yes. What's up, Shadows? Good to see you. Yeah, I feel no need to rush the Master System Odyssey. I certainly don't want to hate this experience any more than I already do. And I think trying to rush it would definitely raise my hackles. Never been entirely clear what's the difference between Master System and Genesis. Essentially the same, well, in terms of hardware, it's the same difference between the NES and the SNES. The Master System is an 8-bit, 12-bit system. Genesis is a 16-bit system. Yeah. However, its marketing and its library were handled very, very differently. The Master System came out after the NES. Yeah. I appreciate the support, Shadows. I really do. The Master System really got a lot more ports than anything, especially from like Game Gear. Master System was big in Europe and the UK. Yeah, it definitely wasn't big here. It was very much overshadowed by the Genesis. Genesis was the first system Sega gave a shit about equally as much as their arcade lineup. This felt a lot more like a side thing. Yeah. I remember seeing these boxes, the white grid boxes, on store shelves when I'd go shopping for new NES games, and I never really thought much of it. It wasn't until the Genesis that I had a real awareness of Sega as an entity. So yeah, the Master System just kind of toddled along in the background of the greater gaming space. So a major reason why I decided to do the Master System Odyssey. You know, I have some knowledge of the Genesis lineup through cultural osmosis and requests from y'all. But the Master System was a complete unknown to me before I started doing this. I didn't know a damn thing about it. And now that we're closing in on the end of playing the entire library, I know why. Perhaps I may have been better off staying in ignorance. Yet here we are. This is where the chips have fallen. Notably lived on in the late 90s in Brazil. Good point, yes. A very notable point there. One sibling got a Master System, one sibling got an NES. I got an Atari ST. All in 1990. I don't think any of us won. Some of these games also got ports on Game Gear and vice versa. A number of these games on the Master System are actually direct ports of Game Gear games. Nintendo would pull Nintendo products from the stores, stock Sega stuff in stores, so it didn't get much of a foothold at all till the Genesis. That's Nintendo. Anyway, chat, let's get going. 73 games left to go. Oh, also, you might notice there's no timer here. I keep forgetting. This is the only streaming feature I do that requires a timer. And I keep forgetting to install a new timer plugin, so we're gonna eyeball it. It'll be roughly 10 minutes. If you vote to please stop and nobody contests it, I'll just stop when I want. All right. Oh, we're actually starting with something that might be decent. I shouldn't get my hopes up like this, but to be fair, you have a lot more important shit to worry about. That's true. That's very true. I don't believe you. Continue. Totally setting myself up for disappointment. Look, I know this is going to be an inferior version of this game. But I can't help myself. All right, just a moment. All right, Synthwave. Moving on. Hammering on please stop. It'll be fine, chat. Everything. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What was that? Play some Super Off-Road. Not here to watch you play something decent. Please stop. Oh, this menu. Oh, dear God, this menu. Optimism fading swiftly. Virgin Games immediate sign of maximum quality. I'm sorry, what's the button to... No, I would like to... Hello. Hello, nurse. I'll use my actual initials. Get ready for race 1, Redoubt. I mean, this looks right. Oh, you know what? You know what? You know what? We might be okay here. Yep. Yep, this is Super Off-Road, all right. I'm pretty charitable when it comes to Super Off-Road. I really like this game. I played this a lot in the arcades with the actual steering wheel, like stand-up cabinet. So I'm always willing to give Super Off-Road the benefit of the doubt. Obviously, like, nothing's really gonna compare to the arcade version. And I'm certainly partial to the Super Nintendo version. This seems passable, to be fair. And I got $10,000! I was more of a Super Sprint fan. Super Off-Road was a great Genesis rental. Polly Pocket version of racing. I think I can see the lady in the blue. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Probably shouldn't even say that out loud. Call it off-road. Yeah, this is clearly a designated route to follow. Yes, route. It's not super off-route, now is it? This is one RC-style game that had hazards and pickups. RC Pro-Am? Yeah. Micro Machines did too. Yeah. That is true. I am going to increase my top. What? Oh, I just sold my continues for more money. I didn't know you could do that. I don't know if that was smart, but I also don't care. Yeah, credits up there? You can sell them for like 100K a pop. Oh, Arcane's not having it. Okay, we're gonna do one more race and then we'll be done. Continues are banned. Whee. And you know what? This controls fine too. I dare say it controls just as well as any other version of Super Off-Road. The frame rate's hurting a little bit. Like it definitely it has a little bit of clunk to it where like the SNES version doesn't. It's definitely comparable to the NES version. Like I might even say this is preferable to the NES version of it. Which is something I would pretty much never say about any other Master System game. Ah, Satellite saved it. Go bigger out, go home as actual player cars. All right, I'm gonna say it. The lady in the blue swimsuit, I think we can see her nipples. Just putting that out there. Go faster. Must go faster. Compass is I especially like Sega Master System Odyssey. Nice for games I don't know well. We know this one very well. I get you. I get you, yeah. But I am gonna enjoy it. You know, we're already, you know, it's a high morale evening, and I'm gonna let this buoy me to even greater heights. This is an interesting one. And I honestly, I've always really liked Super Off-Road specifically because the entire track was on one screen. I really like that. You know, that's always something that console racing games struggle with, is how to alert the player to what's coming up. Because in this era of gaming, like, systems did not do a very good job of rendering things off in the distance. And if your racing game actually managed that impossible feat of feeling like you're actually going fast, then it's only going to be harder to keep the player aware of what's coming up so that they can, you know, brake, make turns and stuff like that. Super Off-Road gets around all of that by just letting you see the entire track at once. And I really like it. I'm pretty sure I have like the zippiest truck ever now. I cannot allow overconfidence to cloud my mind though. These guys are still pretty heavy on the nitrous. Fuck out of my way, yellow. The hell out of my way? No! Oh god, oh Jesus, no! No, got it. Urgh. Woo! Hold it out. Arena racing doesn't exist anymore, you're right. Let Osh believe in the Master System for a little bit, make the rest of the games that much more bitter. Really, I just want to see the lady in the blue swimsuit as much as possible. Change the cap emote today. Lack of longevity options that prevents this from being a modern genre. Best chance would be a roguelike. Roguelike race would be really cool. Yeah. If they could find a way to make interesting procedurally generated tracks, I think you'd have something there. Today is Peter Stormare. Good choice. Good choice. All right, one more and we'll move on. This seems like a particularly claustrophobic one. Whoa! Also, the physics in Super Off-Road are really fun. Like, you hit the nitrous at the right time, and you will fly across the entire map. And it's really, really fun. I guess I also need to mention the music in this, which is, not great. SNES definitely has much better music. You hurl in the audience and explode. I wish. I'd play a lot more of this if you could. The roguelike tunnel race of the other week where you drive forwards through obstacles and that roguelike Sonic-esque runner a few months ago. Close I can think of. Cobert, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Cobert raid. What's up, Zofair? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Hope you're all doing well. That's a great face. All on one screen is probably a lot less restrictive now with modern resolutions. I have to wonder, though, would people actually have the patience for a game as, like, compact and small of scope as Super Off-Road? Like, I think you could do larger maps with, like, a gently panning camera around it. I do wonder if you could make a modern Super Off-Road specifically work. Anyway, chat. Time to move on. There's Acme Arsenal, game 91 out of 103 on my Looney Tunes retrospective. Man, you really are getting there. That's exciting. What, 12 games to go? Doesn't it feel good? Doesn't it just feel incredibly satisfying? There's a gap in the market for inspiring indie and make mega bucks. You are absolutely right about that. All right, next up. Working the Vampire Survivors, Balatro, Number, Brainstroke, Good Feel, Fun, Love Mechanics. Yeah, I mean, how hard can that be, really? Did y'all see I think it's a studio that made Warhammer 40K Bolt Gun partnered with the developer of Vampire Survivors to do a straight Warhammer Survivors game, like in the same engine and everything. Honestly, pretty excited. The fact that they just straight up and went to the Vampire Survivors guy and was like, hey, can we do this but Warhammer? And he was like, yeah, dude. I kind of love that. I'm kind of super okay with that. All right. This next game, I'm not sure how okay I am with it. I didn't realize they made games about The Flash. I mean, this is... Oh, God, it's Probe. Oh, Lord in heaven. Oh, my God. Probe, a sign of you greater quality than Virgin Games. All right, man. This is 1993. I wonder if it was Trickster for Mayor. I wonder if this is based on the TV show at the time. Meanwhile, back at Star Labs, what are these faces? Trickster and the Trockmen have teamed up and taken over Central City. Their henchmen are running riot, and there's a price on your head. It is based on the 90s show. Oh shit, okay. I've actually watched some of that. I actually watched a bit of that when it was on TV. Probe Games has a special place in my heart for being so bizarre. They are something, man. You know you're in for a time when you see Probe in the opening scenes. Alright, well, I mean, he got it. Ooh! He got to go fast, and he surely do. Apparently, I can vibrate things. Yes, I can vibrate people to death. Ow. Woo! Star food. Woo woo. Oh god. Why is everything on fire? Central City sucks, man. Why does it send me? Oh. Why does it send me recently? I think I'd only recommend a comic book TV show historian enthusiasts. I imagine it's probably excellent fodder for like a Secret Galaxy video or some other YouTube explainer on like lost pop media. Great, cool. I think oh wait, I'm being timed. Maybe that's because I ran out of time. Bottom left timer is tight. I mean, I'm the goddamn Flash. I'm supposed to be doing stuff fast. Kind of defeats the purpose if I'm like taking my time, don't it? Prime YouTube video essay fodder. Ow! There's the exit. Behind a brick wall. Can I like vibrate through it or something? What the hell is going on here? Fun fact, the guy that plays the Flash in the 90s TV show that this game is based on plays Jay Garrick in the CW Flash show. Oh, cool. That's pretty neat. Isn't Mark Hamill the trickster in the CW Flash? See, that's cool. I like the 2 seasons I saw of CW Flash. Oh my god, gotta go fast. Flash, I swear to God. Do you honestly have vibe powers? Yes. Look. I can vibrate things to death. Also, I don't... Okay, I found my life. I see where it is. This is itty bitty teeny tiny lightning bolts for ants up in the top left. I think I got an Uno reverse card. I know you fell for one of Dr. Zoom's speed traps. Ah, switch. No! Ugh. That makes it look like he like tripped and fell and got hogtied. High score is none because nobody played this. All right, we're done. That's all I needed. All right, next. No. We're still not free of this garbage. Amendment, he also plays the dad of the Flash and CW the Flash. I think they did good by the actor. Yeah. Vibrate things to death like a horror movie DualShock controller. Alright, well. I would apologize for this next one, chat, but we all signed up for this. We all knew what we were getting. We all, at this point, there's no excuse. We all know what we were in for here, so. Remember liking how unapologetically comic booky the show was? I'm definitely amateur. Great sports ball! Wait, that's my goal. Chad, there is nothing great about this. I'm sorry. Wait, no, is that my... Wait, where's my goal? Shit. Why are both... Why? Okay, yeah, this is our goal. This, Okay, two things can be true here at once. This is probably one of the most player-friendly and comprehensible soccer games I've played. It's also probably the least exciting soccer game I've ever played. Coincidentally, two things can be true is the theme of the most recent Flash comic arc, really? What was that, dumbass? Just the way they handle the ball in this is so sad. Just a little boop, 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 boop. The music's cute, but it sounds like it should be from like a Game Boy RPG or something, not a soccer game. Ball is a brick. I can't parse the crowd at all. The crowd looks like Mario Paint scribbles. I love the ad on the top right that just says milk. Makes me want to play PES or pre-live service FIFA instead. Why'd I pass right through it? I don't understand. Sprite design makes you think of River City. Yeah, like extra chibi River City characters. Kunio-kun, yeah. Like, seriously, look at the crowd. Can you make any sense out of that whatsoever? Screen flip soccer Screen flip soccer sure is an idea, and those are all the thoughts I think a gamer can have about this game. Agree. Big agree. No, my ball! They're upside down there. I don't think that really helps. The crowd is boiling flesh. Sprite design is about the thing this game has going for it. Get the ball! Whoa, okay, that's weird. You actually have full control of the ball when you kick it. Like, see how I made it weave back and forth? Instead of seeing a game like this, I just think Speedball 2, I get disappointed the HD remake was apparently aggressively mediocre at best. go! Okay, we're done. That is all of the great soccer that I could possibly take. There is no way in hell I'm doing a second half of that. Thanks, but no thanks. Just for posterity, because I wanted it to end. All right, fair enough. You might be sad you didn't save that for this next one, though. Music somehow reminds me of Flippy. It's November 15th. I come into Master System, see an awfully pixely sports game on the screen. It is June 12th. I think I will always and forever underestimate the number of sports games on consoles just because I was never personally interested in them myself. Deep Thought! Good to see you. Welcome to Sega World Tournament Golf, everybody. I continue to pretend sports games don't exist across all time periods. It's better that way. I mean, love them or hate them, they are a very important part of the game industry. And help buoy a lot of consoles and companies to greater success. An era around the mid-90s through mid-2000s, you like? Name Golfer 1T's front level amateur. That is some surprisingly good animation for the Master System. I'm done. Done with this. Golfer 1, score, level, hole, dash. What? What the fuck? What? Look. Okay. Oh, you hold the button for power. You hold the button for power and then you let it go. And then you tap it again. With a snap. Pitching this right over the hole. Oh, because I'm still using my driver for still using the driver. There we go. Oh, that's snap. Like, yeah. Oh, man. The snap part of this is really hard to manage. Hey, there we go. On the green. First try. And then you want me to putt like this? Seriously. What the fuck? Snap doesn't work on this. Like, it doesn't work the same way hitting other stuff does. I may not be able to get this ball in the hole, like, at all. Because the second I let off the button, Oh my god, finally. Alright, we're 10-0. It's fine. We can make that up. I don't even know what snap even is. So apparently snap is like your aim. It's a measure of whether you hook it or slice it. Most golf games don't do this. And I see why, because it fucking sucks. Also, there is no sound or music or anything in this. What the hell? So yeah, you hold the button for power, and then you let it go where it ends up where you want it. And then the moment you let off the button, the snap meter starts going, and you have to press it again. So press, release, press. And I guess the higher your power is, the faster the snap meter moves. All right, 128 yards. Let's blast with a 9-iron. Close. No, I'm not doing this with goddamn putter, you stupid. Wait, am I? Wait, I'm on the green? This is such a fucked up golf game, bro. Like, apparently I'm on the green. I can't switch clubs. But I feel like it's showing me I'm in the rough. And yeah, when you're putting, snap is fucked up. I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of special thing I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't know what it is. Went in anyway. What the hell? It's such a fucked up golf game, bro. Got questions. I need to find a video game historian. Which franchise codified the power accuracy bar mechanic? Is a currently accepted standard? I've not touched the genre since Pangea. I think Lynx. I think the Lynx series basically codified it. I think they popularized the system that everybody else kind of lifted with. There have been all kinds of experiments with other, like, there's Atari Lynx on the Lynx. There's always been a bit of a tug of war between the 2-click and the 3-click meters. There was some experimenting in the late 90s, I think, with actually using your mouse as like actually pulling back your mouse and pushing it forward to simulate the swing. But honestly, I think the click meters always won out. That's kind of like the golf game standard for me. You use the arrow keys or the D-pad or whatever to aim your shot. And then you click once. You click once to start the meter. Click again to mark how much power. And then if you want a third click on there, fine, whatever. That's fine. Simulate swinging the mouse has some wee ass shit. No, I know. I think maybe the Tiger Woods series. The Tiger Woods series may have pioneered that. It was a choice. My dad was a big golfer. My dad used to be a connoisseur of PC golfing sims. And yeah, he never liked the mouse simulated swing. So he knows Zelda golf. I say those pullback ones because it always felt inaccurate and up to the whims of the game. Yeah, I mean, it's just it just doesn't feel right, you know. I get the concept. You're trying to simulate the physical act of swinging, and it does take a lot of practice, but honestly, like, armchair golfers don't want that. I think golf sims are more fun as like a strategic exercise than a physical one. So I heard my dad used to be a big golf, period. Disc golf is the only sport I care about. I don't know if we'll ever get a game. I feel like there must have been one at some point. Sorry, I'm just rambling over this because I don't give a shit about this game. Let's move on. Okay. Okay. Mobile disc golf game that I didn't care about. Spent my golf games trying to see if I could hit on the nature trails that they have on the course. Alrighty. Move on is always something considerably worse. This one could go a lot of different directions. I'm not expecting much here. But you never know. Y'all remember this movie? I actually rather like this movie. I remember being quite fond of this as a kid. Pretty neat. Amazing golf game for the Wii where mashing the D-pad during another player's turn spins a 4 sound effect. It was a good movie, wasn't it? What is up with these Master System menus? Like, it looks like developer debug shit. Like, was I don't know, man. Extra, read all about it. Tracy declares war on mob. A dynamite case begins. Big boy's men seen down at the train yard. I'm on my way. God, for a second I thought it said Tracy gets laid. I'm gonna shoot some motherfuckers. Stage 1, dick gets dicked. Is there really no way to shoot in the background? Because that's kind of fucked up. I've never known... Oh, okay. Controls in this are not good. They are, in fact, bad. Sometimes your gun just doesn't want to... You hold down fire and... Well, he's dead now, so... Oh! What the hell? I'm sorry, that was just really funny. Tracy blasting away at nothing in the background while some mook punches him to death. Does music sound like it's suffering from Shakespearean? No. Shoot. No, why? I don't understand how you switch back and forth. Big boy takes over town. Extra, read all about it. Tracy eats shit. This is a mind-blowing game for me on Genesis when my uncle showed it to me. Like, wow, 2 layers, amazing. It looks like a toggle, but like, the Master System had 2 buttons. And one is fight, and one is jump. I genuinely, I really don't know how you switch between the two. I really don't get it. All right, Zephyr, have a good one. Thanks for coming out. Thanks again for the raid, too. I really appreciate it. Tracy's walk animation is kind of nice. I can't do it, chat. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. We're moving on. We're making real good time tonight, chat. All right, our 250th Master System game. I have no idea what this is. Has an extremely generic name. Rapid progress. We couldn't dick Tracy. Not for lack of trying. Global defense. Well, we failed. I think I love this format. I gotta steal it for the Wii. Please do. Please do. Time for the offense. What? Whoa, this is kind of cool. Never mind, this game sucks. Oh, okay. So the D-pad moves your reticle. Holding the not fire button lets you move your little satellite or whatever the fuck it is. I see you're exploding. Good evening, Drake Nell. It's really all I know how to do. I like the graphics in this. So basically when you're shooting, you're locked into place. This, honestly, this feels like somebody looked at Missile Command and was like, we can do a lot more with this. That's what this feels like. Weird inverted twin stick shooter. Oh, that's mine. Explosion noise is beefy for Master System. It's a butt with a propeller. Nice. Great idea. Your blast out of radius is a great compensation for the lack of spam. Yeah. All right, now it's the defensive hat. Fine, chat. We're only down like 1 billion people or something. We got another 7 billion to go. Also, 90 only necessitated by the lack of sticks and buttons. I find it a little weird that they're not evaluating my performance and letting me know like how many people I let die. Because, oh boy, if I made this game, everything would be revolving around that. The guilt. Like, seriously, what's the point of a Missile Command like if you are not thoroughly guilting your players over their poor performance? How many people died today because you suck at video games? Oh, what the fuck? I thought that was my pickup shuttle. No, that's my pickup shuttle. All those billion people like pineapple on pizza. That's your fuck up shuttle. I wonder what the failure state for this portion is. Oh, I guess if the bar at the bottom fills all the way up. That's a lot of misses. You can actually afford a shitload of misses in this game. Slap bass going wild. I thought Missile Command was interesting for how it conveys Cold War nuclear paranoia and the horror you can never win in the scenario purely via gameplay. Yeah, I agree. It was a very effective commentary. I gotta say, chat, I like this. Like, straight up, I am enjoying this. I think this is a really neat game. I like the concept. I like the way it plays. I'm a believer. Yay! Victory for Master System. Shit. I like the color palette too. Yeah. Are we allowed to like games on the system? Under certain circumstances. In a limited capacity, yes. Considering the garbage is usually on the Sega Master System, this is fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pleased. I am pleased with what we've discovered here, so. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. I don't think there's any real need to play through those same levels again. But yeah, Global Defense. Also, this apparently came out in 1987. Like, holy shit. Oh, look, it's a preview of a later level. Ooh, with some really nice music, too. Neat game, chap. Definitely wasn't expecting something like this. But, you know, think about it. It's a really good fit for the Master System. You know, it's channeling a classic arcade game. And it's using the limitations of the Master System in really interesting ways. Fighting Xeon. And also, this was our 250th game, which I think is rather momentous in and of itself. What's next? What's 251? By Twin Towers. Again, we hardly knew ye. Codemaster. We continue the streak. No, we absolutely cannot. Oh, I gotta resize this. I hate it when this happens. Oh, joy, a Dizzy game. Yep, here we go. Daisy has been captured by the evil wizard Zax. Only Dizzy is brave and clever enough to rescue her from a terrible fate. Everyone in this world must be a fucking moron. Leaving the safety of the Yoke Folks treehouse village, Dizzy sets out on his greatest adventure. Mark this, chat. This is, unequivocally, Dizzy's greatest adventure. This is as good as it gets. This is peak Dizzy you are about to experience. All right? All right? Are expectations calibrated? Are our feelings buttressed, chat? It's all downhill from here. Oh, yeah. Let's fucking go, mate. I will admit to Dizzy having a certain charm to him. Home sweet home, you're in your very own treehouse hut carrying nothing, nothing, and nothing. What do you expect me to do about that game? What kind of fucking weirdo keeps his house key in the rafters? My man. I love Dizzy drew fan art of him in the same way Shadows draws Sonic fan art. Your personality and existence can be defined by the accessories on your egg. Disney is a progressive franchise. Shame the Oliver brothers suck. A large, strong plank of wood. Take the goddamn wood, Dizzy. I swear to Christ. The key for Denzil's elevator. Two lives left. Denzel Wishington. Denzel's the cool egg as demonstrated by his shades and denim hat. See if we can find this Denzel. Now I'm imagining like an equalizer egg. It goes around murdering all the bad eggs. Who the fuck are you? It doesn't matter. The Book of Eggly. Tasty looking cooked chicken. Is this a Rambo-like? I think it's basically a platforming adventure. Oh, there's no iframes in this. This is a proto-graphical adventure. A platform adventure, yeah. Oh, okay. You take items from A to B, but with hazards. Never get anywhere because open world adventure easy death is a bad combo. Yeah, that tends to be my problem with games like this. Still nonsense logic. This one logic Child Tino understood are probably straightforward. Last light. Oh, it's dark. Oh, that's kind of messed up. Wait, is this just... I'm a little annoyed I can't use ladders or anything. It feels like I should be able to, and yet. I also can't talk to this fucker. That one feels like you should in the elevator. Bad port vibes. I mean, there's only two buttons. One goes to the menu and the other one jumps. What's an egg doing toting around a roast chicken? It's so you can fully understand which one came first. It's always darkest before you roll off a fucking cliff and die because you're shitty egg. Alright. I will do my best not to denigrate the good name of Dizzy, and chalk this one up to bad port. But it's a bad port, and we're gonna move on. There was on this. Really? Dizzy killed my dog. I demand you denigrate the name of Dizzy. Oh, so that's what you're into, huh? I'll let you blame Sonic instead. Dizzy, isn't it? This is odd. All right, US Gold, impress me. So there was a Strider 2? That doesn't look anything like the Strider that I know. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. I've beaten several and I loved it as a child, but I was wrong. It's all terrible. Shame on me. Please stop. How bad could it be? Easy, please. The Forbidden Forest. So, right away I noticed some problems. Right away I have certain concerns. That's him, Johnny Strider. Oh, that's Yes, gold being British is very confusing. These fucking birds, man. These are some of the worst video game birds I've ever seen. Oh my god, and if you touch anything, if you touch the side of a platform while you are jumping, you just fall. You just fall. Some of the worst video games I've ever seen. This is bad. What was the point of all that? Grapple thing looks kind of cool, but also very bad controls. Wow, he fucking exploded. I'll give him a little credit for that, because that was cool. Have you ever heard of Human Killing Machine? Yes, I have. I love that he actually has like basically no attack animations. Just his sword comes out of him. Tier text, okay. I really don't care. I really just... I do remember people complaining about the Strider birds. Is Capcom thinking they farmed this out? It does seem like they did, yes. Aww, boo. The infamous Strider cut of the Justice League. The camera really bothers me in this. I really hate the way you are just locked into the bottom of the screen. So you can't see there's a fucking bottomless pit under you. What the hell, man? Why would you do that? Here, let's go. Let's take this elevator down. Okay, the elevator stops there. No way to see what's under you. No way to see where you're going or what the fuck you're doing. The highs are... You can never defeat the master to the pits of hell with you, Strider. That was terrible. That was easily one of the worst platformers I've ever played. Unironically, the only good part of the game there. Sega Master System demands that you truly master your emotions where you can win. Yeah. The lows are real low. The highs are also low. All right. I don't know what this is. I was just scrolling so smoothly. Live in the future. I don't want to live in the future. The amount of retro games I stream should convince you all that I have absolutely no interest in living in this future. No Hall of Fame is the Hall of Shame. Dynamite Ducks. When I first played Genesis game, I was under the impression Strider was from some alt history Soviet Union. That's Colonel Goddamn Sanders. So this is a street brawler starring great value Woody Woodpecker. You didn't put a name in. How will the future players know who got this score? Nobody else is gonna play that game ever. Nobody. Also, good evening, Doppelganger. Good to see you. Aw, look at Ken and Barbie here. I'm sorry, what? How and also why did that happen? Secretly a duck. And kidnaps your girlfriend, transforms you into a duck, obviously. Are we now gonna comment on Colonel Sanders? So, because this is very obviously a very Japanese game, Colonel Sanders is a bit of a cultural institution in Japan. Every KFC has a statue of the Colonel out in front. And on holidays, they dress him up. I have a bazooka now. I am shooting roller skating pedestrians with a bazooka so I can take their strawberry shortcakes. Haven't seen a single Colonel yet. Give it time, you'll get there. Yeah, my favorite is when they dress him up for I forget what it's called. But it's like Boys Day when families put out like the like samurai armor or like samurai helmets. They dress up Colonel Sanders as a samurai and it's pretty great. Extremely lightning. I have to go. Thanks for the stream. I think my pleasure, Helvy. Hope you enjoyed it. So, okay. I really want the story on this. I learned about this when I moved to Japan, and it is absolutely true, and I want to know how it happened. I want to know how KFC convinced an entire nation that they were traditional Christmas food. Like, KFC is what everyone eats for Christmas in Japan. To the point that they take reservations for meals. Not to eat in the restaurant. They take reservations for their takeout food on Christmas, and you must reserve it, or otherwise you ain't getting shit. You heard off NPR? Okay, explain it to me. I gotta know. Also, I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Basically, American teachers taught their students about eating turkey for Christmas dinner. Turkey's impossible to get in Japan. Fried chicken's the closest analog. KFC played into it. Got it. Let's rock. I think I get what's going on here. I think I have to jump inside. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. The hit detection in this game is pretty poor. Makes this a real pain in the ass to do. Also, I don't seem to be hitting this guy. Dude! Hey, the Japanese KFC was asked if Americans ate chicken for Christmas, and he lied and he said yes. Looked kind of okay until this guy. Yeah, this is a really shitty boss. Although, maybe I'm... actually, you know what? I might be doing this wrong. Maybe you are just supposed to hit the stones. I'm sorry. Okay, this one's on me, chat. I fucked this up. You're supposed to break the stones in the ring. That makes it a little better. I like the way he winds up his big punch. That's pretty cute. This game was some cursed Furby Magic the Gathering release, really? Those guys look kind of like a parody of the Yabaton mascot, but that's way, way, way too specific to make it into this game. Yabaton is a kind of local restaurant chain in Nagoya that does miso pork, like miso pork cutlets. This game's a decent enough beat 'em up, but I hate these bosses. Whole game just 10 FPS. I mean, it is the Master System. It's about all it can manage. Just trying, man. Oh, was that like a mini? That was like a mini boss or something. I've had enough of this. This is not a particularly exciting or fun beat 'em up. It is the most charitable thing you can say about that is passable. It's trying our patience. All right. I can't. I can't honestly tell what the name of this one is. Excuse me. Yeah, Dynamite Ducks was kind of putting me to sleep there. Okay. Well, okay. Seems like we might have a very progressive hero on our hands here. Transbot. What the fuck? Transbot is a shmup? They even made the bots woke. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I've become the F-bot. Fuck you, I'm a flying robot. Oh, but very briefly. Okay. So the question marks temporarily transform you. Whoa! That's pretty potent. Oh, I got it again. Bit. Arm gauge on the top right counts down as you shoot. Okay. Okay. I can tell I was on some kind of timer. Okay, I don't mean to keep getting C. I'm trying to get like B or D or something. And just keep ending up in the middle. I'm not a robot, but I have missiles. Yeah, C is really good. Honestly. Oh, okay. Cool, A is like nothing. Well. Whoa, what the hell? There goes all my power. Alright, B is the Ripple from Salamander. More of an archetype than a Gradius? Yeah. I mean, neither one is a particularly apt comparison because your power-ups are only temporary. Dumbbrain was like, didn't Nintendo have a patent on power for like 3 seconds? Alright, so that's Transbot. I mean, I get it. It transforms. You get... I'm not playing this. You get a power-up, and it transforms into a different robot with different capabilities and so on and so forth. Yeah. I wanna see the attract mode to see if I can spot any of the powers I didn't get. That was an ATST. You missed B, E, and G. I wish for more Darius-like shooting, whatever. Music is rad. Alright, anyway. Moving on from Transbot. Apparently went by Astro Flash and Nuclear Creature in different regions. That is an incredibly generic name. It could be anything, chat. Action Fighter! Action Fighter as fuck. How does Sega Master System Odyssey work? Is it random or chronological? It's random. I am playing through the entire Master System library in random order. I'm not playing right now. Checking out the attract mode. And then for each game we play, people can choose. I used to have a timer for this, but my timer plugin was deprecated, so I can't use it anymore. People could add or remove time from the timer, so we could kind of gloss over. It used to be the standard was I would play 10 minutes of each game, but I started getting fast and loose with that. People started requesting I stop more and more, and then once I dispensed with the timer, it was just like, well, we'll just do whatever. Please enter your name. Okay. First mission, timer 999. Secret command, first mission, sync. From the president. For timers, I can use live split with the capture, no interactivity there. Lol, your life is too valuable for 10 minutes. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. Yep, I've definitely wasted a not insignificant amount of my life doing bad games on the Master System Odyssey. Oh my god. Oh boy. It's literally Spy Hunter. No, territory is Wall Crasher. Was worthy and consider it educational. I consider myself to be doing a public service here. I am revealing the Master System to the general public so that people who are morbidly curious about might think better of trying it themselves. This fucking sucks. This is dog water. I don't know why I'm blowing up ambulances. So when the helicopter catches you, you just die? Head on, apply directly to forehead. No, I wanted the Sega truck. No, I wanted the Sega. God damn it, I wanted the Sega truck. Oh! No, if you get... Maybe this is like a secret Turbo Team game. Oh, I can't even use the Sega truck anymore. Fuck off. Job, my taste was impeccable because somehow I managed to find the best game in the system and avoid all the trash. I flipped, I love this more car. I hate this. How do you have like Transbot but it doesn't make sense? Okay, no more car. How quickly the tide turns. Helicopter, fuck off. E. Wait. The Sega truck killed me. Or maybe the helicopter killed. I don't know what's killing me anymore. I don't know. I kind of don't care. Game bad, so what? Letters are flashing now. Oh, okay. And now it's a shmup. This is actually kind of cool. Like, there are precious few shmups that actually have you flying through like cloudscapes. So I did appreciate that. Car died on its way to its home planet. I only got 37 seconds left, I guess, or 3 point... Oh, not even that. What the shit, man? Rest 1, what does that mean? What does any of this mean? Okay. Okay. That's enough of great value, Spy Hunter. Thanks. Action fight. Even the name is generic. Fucking action fighter. Fuck off. All right. This could be about a lot of things. Timer counts down, doesn't kill you, your bike turned into a car, then flies. I don't see how this is a game of the year. Look, hits different for some people, okay? To each their own, I suppose. The banks are panicking, chat. What? What? Oh. So we're guarding a bank. And I gotta be ready. So there's 12 doors. And we can see people approaching on the top. So I need to be in front of the 4th door. Or maybe the 12th one. Thanks, lady. I don't get what I'm supposed to do here. Like, if you pick the wrong door, do you just eat shit? Unfair. Maybe it is a light gun game? Because I can only shoot in the middle of the screen here. And if it's a light gun game, I'm afraid I can't really do much with it. So I'm going to move on from here. We tried. That is an inspiring name. I might know what this is. I might. I also might not. If it's a light gun game, it doesn't look like a fun one. Yeah. Ace of Aces. Sounds like a World War I flight sim. World War II. Yeah, we'll practice. Let's dogfight somebody. Okay. Flight sim on the Master System. Is this by LucasArts? Oh, I hope not. Oh, I hope not. Okay, so I can change my view to look around. So when do I get to fight something? Cause of death, crash into ground. Okay. Can I fight a train? Bank Penny used 3 buttons to shoot left, middle, and right. How'd that work for Master System? How am I supposed to fight a... How am I supposed to fight a train from above the clouds? I don't get this, chat. I don't understand this system sometimes. Those are clouds. I can't imagine what else they could be. Okay. I can't take this incessant droning either. So, you know what? Big pass on that. Big old oh. All right. All right. This is going to be an experience. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Hold on to your asses, assholers. Like eating a 2-week-old bowl of shrimp experience? Yeah, probably. Somebody's like, hey, you want to eat some delicious shrimp? And you're like, hell yeah, I fucking love shrimp. And they give you a 2-week-old bowl of shrimp. And you're like, well, so much for my gastrointestinal system. Play some Mortal Kombat 3 chat. On the Master System. Birds of Three Amigos, sleep. I always love catching GPG stream. Good night. Tino, it was so good to see you. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. You're also picking an excellent time to bail out of this. So, smart man you are. Oh, look at this. This is going to be great. Have a good one, Tino. Take care. Wow, they got 8 characters into this. Let's see how lascivious Tiny Shiva is in this. Oh my god. All right. Looks good there. Oh my god. I gotta remind you. This is Mortal Kombat 3 on 2 buttons. Run smooth in Game Boy Mortal Kombat 1. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. These animations are ass, though. The animations and, like, the hit detection in this is awful. Finish him. Her throw is fucking embarrassing, chat. Can't take all this excitement, frankly. You went around in Mortal Kombat, so the difficulty must be off too. Yeah, something really must be wrong with the AI in this. This stage has a background. Amazing, isn't it? Shocking, I know. Imagine practicing until you master Mortal Kombat 3 on the Sega Master System. Oh, hey, I found her. I thought I did. Imagine getting good enough to be considered a local champion of Sega Master System Mortal Kombat 3. Imagine asking your parents for Mortal Kombat 3 for Christmas and getting this version. Imagine the Sega Master System trying to run time killers. Alright, enough of that. Enough of that. Yes, please stop. Please stop. The hell is this? What's this? What's this? Just say continue, Debs failed. Oh god. Oh boy. It's this one, I know this one. Your name. Four characters. One of the meanest RPGs I've ever seen. Ooh. Ooh. Fuck me, it looks like Draken. Fate calls thee to bar evil's entry. Thou must seek the seal of the Dark Lord. The seal is guarded in the Gorka's shrine. Quickly find the ancient sage Kosama. Agelphus, what willst thou do? Attack. Bubs' attack. Enemy's attack. I was murdered by the first enemy in the game. An evil merchant. Talk to him. Yikes, it's attacking. Can we call a vote? Absolutely not. I at least have the... You won that fight 2,000 guilders. Wow. Chat, I don't know how much more of this I can take. Beautiful town's known as Garia. Garia. What can I do for thee? Knife me. No. Okay, character points too low, some people won't do business with you. Oh, those mountains. Talk to him. Yeah, I need to go to bed. This is, yeah. As there didn't seem to be a runaway option in that battle menu. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be. Yeah, chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Did it say retreat? Yeah. Sorry. Listen, I am really tired. And I am rapidly losing what little focus I have right now. So I think I'm going to have to call it an early night tonight. Just so I can get some sleep. I think work really took it out of me today. So... yeah, Sega Master System Odyssey will do that to you. But, I mean, let's... real quick recap, but... we did... what did we did tonight? We did... 15. We got through 15 games tonight, and we only spent like, well, less than 2 hours on it. So Super Off-Road was good. I actually thought that was a pretty decent version of it. Flash was dumb. Great Soccer was bad. Sega World Tournament Golf was one of the worst golf games I ever played. Dick Tracy wasn't good. Global Defense was really neat. Global Defense was really, really cool. Fantastic Dizzy was Strider was terrible. One of the worst platforms I ever played. Dynamite Ducks was pretty mid beat 'em up. Transbot was okay. Action Fighter wasn't. Bang Panic wasn't. Ace of Aces wasn't. Mortal Kombat wasn't. And Miracle Warriors was just kind of like, ah. So yeah. So we had 2 neat games tonight, at least. There was that. So yeah, okay. I gotta. I'm gonna go collapse. It's been a week, chat. It's been a rough one, but I'm gonna get a lot of sleep tonight. Tomorrow should be nice and relaxing. My girls have a bunch of activities. I don't, so I'll be hanging around the house, hopefully playing Greedfall and resting up. And we'll come back and we'll do the rest of your Game Boy requests tomorrow night. Sunday we will do nothing. I'll get even more rest on Sunday. Monday, we'll come back and finish Dragon Quest, and in the post-Dragon Quest world, who knows what we'll be doing. I'm feeling a bit adventurous, so maybe we'll do some cool new stuff. But for now, chat, let me go find somebody to raid. Let me raid out to somebody. I'll send you over to Jerp. Jerp is playing some Claire Obscure. Boy, this must be a really long game. He has been at this for a while. So yeah, let's do that. So anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Again, sorry we're cutting it short tonight. Just, you know, work is hard. Manual labor is hard. Manual labor really takes it out of you. So, but it's been refreshing at least. It's been good for morale, even if it is exhausting. So yeah, thanks again for coming out. Hopefully I will see y'all tomorrow night for night 2 of Game Boy request night. A lot of nights in there. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.